The U.S. Senate has open debate on President Trump's Save America Act. If passed, the bill would require photo ID and proof of citizenship to vote in upcoming elections. Supporters say it's needed to stop non-citizens from voting in federal elections. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell is among the bill's critics, saying voter fraud cases are rare and the bill could cost millions the right to vote by creating accessibility barriers.
Election day is about having the ease of going to vote based on the fact you have already been identified. But my colleagues would like to throw a big wrench in that and make you find all sorts of documentations in the most unworkable chaos I have ever seen in a system put in a bill.
On the Senate floor Tuesday, Republican Senator Mike Lee argued the bill will help ensure fair elections.
The only people we don't want voting are those who are not citizens and are not eligible to vote. That's all this does. Easy to vote, hard to cheat. And perhaps we don't fear enough what happens when our elections lose their credibility because we don't take reasonable safeguards to make sure that only those who are legally entitled to vote in them are in fact allowed to vote.
The Senate is expected to keep the bill on the floor until at least next week. Washington Secretary of State released a statement in opposition to the Save America Act. It reads in part, quote, voters in Washington are already required to attest to their citizenship on their voter registration form, and every time they cast a ballot, this act would require voters to submit a copy of valid photo ID when voting in federal elections, hindering voters who do not have easy access to photocopying services or voting centers. Unless Washington adopts the same standards for voter registration at the state level, state elections could face providing two separate ballots to individuals who are registered to vote in federal elections and individuals who are not.